Sass Squad, welcome to the video. I hope everyone had a lot of fun doing the Flying Cup and the Halloween Cup. I know I didn't really post many videos during all of this, but during Halloween Cup I made the one team and I enjoyed it. I didn't really make many changes after that. And Flying Cup, honestly, I didn't think there was much I could add to that conversation. But with that all being said, we finally hit rank 10, and it's been quite a season. This whole season's been a struggle of trying new things and failing with it and then trying to regain that back. But you know, I'm happy with certain things are changing about next season, how hitting rank 10 will only be a certain amount of wins. But in regards to next season, the Little Cup and Bronzor Cup, I guess is what we should be calling it, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about any of it, even though I think it's a good decision to try to add more themed cups or GBL. But anyways, guys, I just want to say I really appreciate all the support lately, and let's just jump into the set that led me up to rank 10 in season 4 of Go Battle League. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this first battle, we get really lucky and we're seeing a Registeel lead, which honestly we have not seen many of this entire season. But this battle that you're going to see here is a pretty good example of me baiting in a scenario where it was very unnecessary to bait, and it's multiple times this happens. I think even here, this is like, yeah, okay, so here's the first time where if I didn't bait there, would have been better off. Should have totally just gone for the foul play. I'm not sure. I guess I was thinking based on the trend. I mean, to be fair, they are kind of coin flip decisions in the moment. But yeah, I figured at this point, it's not like terrible, but it's not good either. They bring in Machamp, and I know I need Scrafty to deal with Registeel. They switch into the Reggie when I brought in Tentacruel on Machamp because I didn't want to reveal I have Cresselia yet, and obviously I didn't want to trap Cresselia here. I was thinking this would be a good scenario to Acid Spray and Hydro. But again, a very interesting situation. I should have known here that my opponent for sure was afraid of getting just hit by a Hydro Pump. So I don't know, it's hard, it's a tough decision because not a lot of people like shielding Tentacruel. One thing about when I play Tentacruel on this team, I don't like the bait too often. And I guess to be fair, in that situation, that might have been better to bait and then go for the Hydro. But I was really hoping they just went up shielded. And unfortunately for me, this whole battle really just comes down to like 1 HP. So I'm going to be able to live the Flash Cannon, and I can throw a Moonblast, which gets it pretty close to a farm down. But fortunately for me, we are literally like a couple seconds actually. That was really insane. We were pretty close. But yeah, this is a match where generally I probably should have won it if I predicted a little bit better. But it was a good game regardless. Okay, so we're actually facing Super Sai. Homie here on Twitch also. I actually didn't even realize I was facing him until after the fact, but I was thinking, I was usually switching to Cresselia with his team to the Azu lead, and when I saw the Marowak, part of me was thinking, oh, this might be the Technical's team. But then again, I was like, the fact they brought Marowak in and not Sableye still makes me think there's a possibility this could be something different. But so now I'm playing this thinking, okay, so there might be a Sableye in the back line, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to deal with it. Yeah, so they throw Shadow Bone, and I'm going to just throw Foul Play. I don't want to mess around baiting here. So we knock out Marowak, and I switch in Tentacruel on Azu, and they do actually have a Abomasnow in the back line, which means that we're going to be able to win this battle because Tentacruel doesn't actually have a bad matchup here, especially having 2 shields. And me thinking they're going to try to bait the first move, damn, they went with the Energy Ball, but it doesn't actually matter. Tentacruel being poison typing can eat that nicely, and there's nothing Azumarill is going to be able to truly accomplish here. I mean, it's still kind of in their favor, but what we have to do is essentially switch out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off one more acid spray and then switch into Scrafty, because worst case scenario, they do play rough Scrafty, but I will be able to come back in and farm down with Tentacruel. But what ends up happening is we catch the Ice Beam, and bam, we actually are going to be able to win with Scrafty here. So GG's. I hope everyone had a good season. I mean, personally, I have a lot of thoughts about... I mean, I would talk about, I guess, I've talked a lot about it on my stream, but I think Pokemon Go is already making changes, so it's not really worth beating a dead horse about things. I personally am going to stay very optimistic about the future of this game, but I will also criticize it when I can. So in this matchup, I decided to throw a move before I switched out, and then I bring in Tentacruel. I was very much thinking... I was thinking this is probably the Grass Hole team, or some variant of a Grass Hole team. I don't want to bait, so I'm just going to throw a Hydro, knowing that really there's no need for us to bait here. And we bring in Scrafty in on Bastiodon, and we're going to shield the Flamethrower. And they switch in Victory Bell, and I was loving this because we are running Confusion on Cresselia, so that's pretty much game for our opponent. When I was streaming this, I was saying to my chat, like, please let that be the Shadow Victory Bell, and I don't feel like many times people are asking for that. But my team here doesn't particularly struggle too much with Grass Hole, especially if they lead Bastiodon. But yeah, we got this. I mean, just a little bit of a farm down. Pretty unnecessary to throw this, but they don't even shield, they're just gonna let go. Alright, so right in this battle, can we get Bombasnow lead? And they switch into Surfetch, and they just switch in Cresselia, completely wreck Surfetch. And it seems that they're not running Night Slash, because I'm assuming it's Leaf Blade close combat. Alright, Bombasnow comes in. I'm gonna just throw a Moon Blast because it's definitely the better damage move here. And they didn't even shield, so it was worth going for Moon Blast for sure. I'm not gonna shield. I generally feel like I never really shield on Cresselia on this team, because its primary function is a safe swap. Again, really good for the fighters though as well, and other poison types. And they saved this 2 shields for Azu, only to realize I'm actually running a Tentacruel, which means it's game. You know, honestly, not a lot of people expect Tentacruel in Open Great League. It's not the easiest Pokemon to play, especially if your opponent's not running Azu. We can still flip matches, but again, okay, so this battle pretty much, when it was happening, I saw like, okay, we got Umbreon lead, we couldn't have asked for a better lead, but they switched directly to Azu. And we can lock our Tentacruel in here, so yeah, I was pretty happy about this, because I didn't really even think whatever they had in the back line was going to matter. I mean, again, we weren't too sure what it was, but it is a Hypno, and it turns into kind of an interesting situation. Not really knowing what is the better play here. So I actually decide I'm going to bring Cresselia, and I was like, this does not feel like a Shadow Ball. And it was Thunder Punch, so I'm just going to take it. And the thing is, the Acid Spray damage is allowing us to chunk away at Hypno. And them switching out, I think they were just trying to catch the move. I don't think they were necessarily hiding their moveset where they didn't have Shadow Ball. But, yeah, bringing Umbreon here. I didn't mean to shield this, honestly. I was like so caught up in the moment that I accidentally shielded that, but ironically it made my opponent quit. I mean, I guess shielding the last resort out of everything was pretty good. Alright guys, so I don't think I'm going to post any more videos for the rest of Season 4. I hope everyone had a good season, but I will be live Monday for the beginning of the next season, so if you guys want to catch me then, we can talk about the new cups. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the new Season 5 stuff. But again, I'm going to stay pretty optimistic about it. I am down to do coverage of it, but let's just be real. The Little Cup is going to be all about Bronzor. Maybe like Cottony, Dino, and like Shadow Vulpix or something. Alright guys, thank you for coming out to the video today. And the Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. You guys have a good morning, even after you're tuning in. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Who's a good girl? Also, if you guys like this video, consider liking, disliking, and subscribing. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you next time.